This episode of Vent is brought to you by thoseshirts.com. Right shirts done right. Hi world, thanks for tuning in to Hot Air. You're watching Vent with Michelle Malkin. On the front burner today, the Techworld and China's Tyrants. The chase for the almighty yuan is on. American high-tech moguls are tripping over each other to kowtow before the People's Republic. The bowers and scrapers include new media giants Yahoo and Google, young hot companies like Skype, and software empire Microsoft. Bloggers recently caught Microsoft censoring its blogs. In exchange, the Chicoms will apparently crack down on software piracy and give Microsoft greater access to China's markets. Chinese President Hu Jintao raised a toast to Bill Gates last week on his romp through Seattle. Not attending any of the events celebrating Hu's visit, American-based filmmaker Hao Wu, who celebrated his 34th birthday somewhere in the custody of China's secret police. Hao returned to his native China in 2004 to shoot a documentary about unregistered Christian churches. In China, if you attend a church that isn't state-approved, you can go to jail. Hao is also a blogger with Harvard's Global Voices Online. On February 20th, Hao wrote a blog post slamming the Chicoms. On February 22nd, he disappeared into China's State Security Bureau. He hasn't been formally arrested, hasn't been charged with any crime, hasn't seen a lawyer or anyone else. The Chinese Gestapo refused to reveal Hao's whereabouts. Hao reportedly staged a hunger strike to protest the treatment of political prisoners. Now he is one. No comment yet from the world's richest liberal and friend of China. Cheers, Bill. But Bill Gates isn't the only tech tycoon licking China's boots. There are now 3 cases of Yahoo allegedly cooperating with China to turn over private account information that helped put 3 people into a Chinese gulag. Google agreed to censor the internet inside China earlier this year. And Google has been censoring Google News in China since 2004. Oh, that's the same Google that keeps fighting the U.S. Department of Justice over non-specific user data in the U.S. So Google helps the Middle Kingdom while giving the U.S. the middle finger. Google's censorship has the help of 30,000 employees of the Chinese regime, whose job is monitoring web traffic for political activity or banned content. The censorship is working. If you search Tiananmen as a Google Images search outside China, you get very different results than Google users inside China. Outside, you get references to the 1989 crackdown on pro-democracy protesters at Tiananmen Square. Inside Chinese Google, you get happy pictures of tourists. No brave dissidents facing down tanks. No makeshift Statue of Liberty. Thanks to SearchEngineWatt.com for discovering that. Finally, Skype, the popular internet phone company that everyone's using to produce podcasts, has now joined Google and Yahoo, censoring email for language having anything to do with that notorious international gangster, the Dalai Lama, and banned religious sect Falun Gong. But the censors couldn't stifle the dissent of one brave Falun Gong member who took a stand on the south lawn of the White House last week.
Hard to know which nation would find this more embarrassing, but a protester is screaming out on the White House lawn as the president of the most populous nation in the world.
If only America's supposedly progressive Techworld titans had an ounce of Wen Yi Wang's courage. Till next Vent, I'm Michelle Malkin for Hot Air. Not banned in China. Yet.